The Super Bowl is this weekend, and it is the most anticipated day of the year for gamblers. In the last 5 years, Super Bowl betting totals have increased nearly 500%. Around 255,000 Ohioans have a gambling problem. And the Super Bowl, paired with the Winter Olympics, will be the perfect storm for those with those issues. Problem Gambling Network of Ohio Executive Director Derek Longmire is with us now. Derek, we are coming up on the biggest sports betting time of the year. The American Gambling Association estimating $1.75 billion will be bet on just the Super Bowl on Sunday, up by 27% from last year. So how concerned are you about the rise in the bets placed? Also, the ease of getting into gambling?
Well, it's certainly concerning for those that are engaging for the first time and have not really thought about it or prepared in advance to really make sure that they're setting their limits and understand what some of the warning signs are related to experiencing gambling-related harm.
Do you also expect people maybe to bet a little bit more on the Olympics this year, now that this is the second Olympic Games that Ohioans can bet on?
Yeah, we anticipate that there will be more engagement within the Olympics as people kind of get more used to sports betting in general in the state, and with the pairing of the Super Bowl and the Olympics and then March Madness, it's just going to be a very busy activity for the next couple of months.
Oh, yeah. 85% of adults have gambled at least once in their lives. And this could be, a harmless, fun activity. But at the same time, there are warning signs that you mentioned you got to look out for. So what should you watch for a gambling disorder?
So for the individual that's gambling, really making sure that the focus is on the fun. And if you get to a point where you're like, that's just it's more work than it feels like it should be for the fun, and really focusing on the entertainment element, and also being able to set those limits of both the amount of dollars spent as well as the amount of time spent. And if you're not able to stick to those limits, then those are warning signs that you might need to reevaluate your relationship with gambling.
And let's talk about maybe gambling trends. Is there a gender or age group that's maybe most impacted by the gambling issues?
As we look at the most recent statewide survey, it's pretty evenly split between men and women regarding all forms of gambling. However, when we look specifically at sports betting, that tends to trend more towards males than it does for females.
And your network has two major campaigns to help with this problem: Pause Before You Play and then Change the Game Ohio. Can you tell us a little bit about these?
Yes, pause before you play is just as it sounds. Before you make that first bet or that next bet, just take a moment, pause, and make sure you've got those safe gambling guidelines in place and those limits are set. Those are really for those who are of age and are legally able to place those bets. Change the Game Ohio has a different audience, and those are really for young people as well as those young people's caregivers. So there's resources for the individual young person as well as their parents and educators.
What's a good way maybe to budget yourself? You're going to see a lot of folks watching the Super Bowl this weekend. They've got their cell phone or their iPad or something, and they're probably, placing bets if they're getting into the game that way. How could you maybe place some limits to make sure you don't overspend or, go out of control?
Well, as we look at the opportunities to bet in the state, we currently have almost 20 different mobile sports books that you can bet on at any given time. So certainly limiting that to one, and also setting that budget in advance of, I'm not going to bet more than $20, and once I hit that limit, I'm going to stop. For the apps, the self-limiting tools are built out into the application, but many times those are optional. So really making sure that you're utilizing the resources that are available to help set those guardrails.
All right, great to have you with us. Good things to watch out for as well. Derek, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here at 5.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.